Hey, baseball fans, this is Chris Singleton, and welcome to MLB The Show.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show has an AL East matchup. It's the Baltimore Orioles going up against the New York Yankees. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. The lefty on the mound for the Yankees, Babe Ruth. Singy, always a treat when we get to watch him work.
Very crafty guy out there on the hill. A stellar career ERA in the low twos. Very tough to get to. Just when you think you've got him figured out, he flips the script. We'll see how the hitters are able to adapt to him today.
Number 0 stands in now and watches strike one.
705.
The 0-2. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Now at the plate, Gunnar Henderson. On the ground, right side. Steps on first for the out.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 1.
Number 1, the next to hit for the Orioles. 0 for 6 in the series so far. He's a left-handed batter who still comes up with good contact and a good average against left-handed pitchers. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And that is that. Orioles held in check there. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. You're watching Yankees baseball on the show, NYC. Back now from Hilldale Park. And today's starter, Grayson Rodriguez.
Yeah, Boog, he went deep into the game last time, only allowed 1 run, but he took a tough loss. Got to bounce back from those quickly and know that today's a new day. You can get that W.
Stepping in, number 50.
Number 50.
The wind of the pitch. Line drive, caught.
Batting second, the shortstop,
Derek Jeter, the next to hit, with 6 hits in the series coming into this one. Here's the swing. The drive left field, and he knew it. He'll circle the bases, his 7th home run of the season. The Yankees score first. It's 1-0.
Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
Yeah, the batter now, Don Mattingly. And first offering is fouled off. Hammered down the line. Could be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. Not in time. It's a double.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
One down. And next for New York, Ricky Henderson. Left field, way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Runner tags up for third. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over.
Really exciting when a couple of guys get their hands on the ball and execute the relay perfectly. Nice throw to third. Awesome job of execution.
Back here at the ballpark, stepping in, the slugging shortstop, number 50.
Number 50.
The pitch. And a big swing and a miss. Ruth, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a 2-seamer, and he works in a changeup. Next offering is fouled back. And the pitch. Got him looking. 1 away.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after it.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Singing Ryan Mountcastle, a former first-round pick by the Orioles in 2015. Here's the thing that gets me, though. He owns his own karaoke machine. And can I tell you, I've never done karaoke in my life.
You got to try it sometime.
Singy, what's your go-to karaoke song?
Yeah, probably some song that'll cost us too much to mention in this broadcast.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Already 3 strikeouts here in the early part of this start, so I think the guys further down in this lineup might need to take notice, take some notes, share some information. Got to bring a better plan to the plate, or else it's going to be a really difficult game. Disrupt this pitcher. Do something to get him out of his rhythm.
Lourdes Gurriel Jr. now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there.
Well, off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
And he deals. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Welcome back. And here's the veteran outfielder, Sammy Sosa.
The right fielder.
The line to kick the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. That one pushed foul. Kicks and fires. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit to right.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Here's the veteran first baseman, Mark McGwire. 4 for 7 in this series, so he's been good. Swing and a ball popped up. Favre under it. Makes the grab, 1 down.
Batting 7, the left fielder, Aaron Judge.
Here is Aaron Judge. 3 for 7 in the series so far. This guy is an elite level hitter, especially considering contact, just the ability to hit for average. What you really like, though, stays in against those righties, and that's not so easy as a right-handed batter. On a second, they get 1. Their second double play already. This one ends the second inning. 1 hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. We head on now to the top of the third. Yankees 1 and the Orioles nothing. And welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. And now the center fielder, Heston Kjerstad. Ruth back to work. Popped up. And that'll fall for a base hit.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff. For the base hit.
0-1 down. Late with the swing there. Kjerstad on at first. Nobody out. Strike 3. Got him looking on the changeup.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Terrin Vavra, the next to hit for the Orioles. Ruth picks over. Kjerstad back easily. Swings through that one. 0-1. Vavra getting the start at second. 26 years old. And he was a third-round pick back in 2018. The pitch.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
The 0-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts. So they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, number 0. And that one wrapped foul. Yo, 1. Swing and a bouncer. In there safely.
Now batting, third baseman, Gunnar Henderson.
So 2 on with 2 away. Now the third baseman, Gunnar Henderson.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Yeah, he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Well, the offense really struggled last night. I mean, it was awful. So I think picking up a run right here, that's going to get him going a little bit.
And here it comes. Foul ball.
You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Had him out front for strike 3.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the catcher, Joe Torre.
The catcher.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Here the right-hander back to work. Hammered, and now maybe extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. The throw in, and he's going to get to second with nobody out.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
So digging in, Roberto Clemente. Perfect so far in the series. He's 6 for 6. Base knock, center field. Here comes Torre. He will score, and they lead by 2.
Waste no time there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
And stepping in for the Yankees, number 50. 0 for 1 so far. That one drilled left field. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch.
It was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
And now the shortstop, Derek Jeter. He's already homered in this game. Rodriguez, a 6'5" righty, 24 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2018. This one blasted deep to left, way out of here. Home run. A 2-run homer, his second home run of the game, and they add a couple more. It's 4-0.
Now he's just showing off out there, and who can blame him with a swing like that? Give that man a bat, watch it go a long way. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Base is empty, one away. Here's the second baseman, Don Mattingly. That one's on its way. No question about it, and that one will go. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His 9th homer of the year, and they add a run. It's 5-zip.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
And up next for New York, Ricky Henderson. He's 0 for 1. Hammered to center. No doubt about this one. Way out of here. Gone. That'll fire up the dugout. His 4th home run of the season. And they add a run. It's 6-0.
Back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. Pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not. But I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
Now the Orioles manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Grayson Rodriguez won't go any further tonight. And as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, Brian Baker.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Digging in, Sammy Sosa. Swing and a ball hammered left field to the warning track, makes the catch.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
You know, Mark McGwire wasn't the only great athlete in his family. His brother Dan played his college football at San Diego State. Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here. His 4th home run of the season, and they tack on to their lead. It's 7-0. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
2 outs, nobody on. It's Aaron Judge now. Judge rips that one. Makes the catch up against the wall. They bring 9 to the plate, and 6 come around to score. 3 innings complete. It's the Yankees 7 and the Orioles nothing. Back now from Hilldale Park. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, number 54. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. And a swing and a miss there.
You know, these Orioles, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result.
In plenty of time to first, and a quick out, number 1. Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, number 50. Caught looking his first time up. And it's fouled away. Strike two.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Sosa calls it in, 2 away.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Ryan Mountcastle, the next to hit for the Orioles. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. In the air, out towards right center. Sosa on his way over, grabs it on the run. That is the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Not going their way. It's 7-0. Ready to go, bottom 4. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Joe Torre.
Joe Torre.
The pitch. A rope into right, and that's a base hit.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Roberto Clemente stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Drilled to left center, way back there, and that is gone. His 7th home run of the season, and they add to their lead. It's 9-0.
When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
So up next, number 50. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. In the air, out to center. Kjerstad moving under it. Hauls it in for the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And next for New York, Derek Jeter. Liner caught it second.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Don Mattingly. He's already homered here in this one. Line drive. Kjerstad makes the grab, and that's the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now 9-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back at Hilldale Park, here's Gurriel.
The left fielder.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out. You know, these Orioles, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
0-2 now. And now 1-2.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
Struck him out swinging. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Well, he's on a great run of strikeouts and showing excellent control and command, not walking opposing batters. You know, this offense, they've got to find a way to break his rhythm, put the bat on the ball, maybe try to bunt for a base hit, get him off the mound, moving around, step out, something to interrupt his timing because he's coming right after these guys.
Kerstead stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Strike two. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Well, a pretty big contrast in that at bat. First couple of pitches down in the zone, and those are competitive pitches, so you have to respect it as a hitter. And then with 2 strikes, ran that fastball by him up high, and there was just no catching up.
And a foul ball. And the pitch. McCann fouls one off.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
He goes down looking. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. And they're down 9-0. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Keegan Aiken.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Ricky Henderson stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 for 2. The wind of the pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
And if there's one man you want to keep off the base paths, it's this guy right here, Ricky Henderson, the undisputed stolen base king.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. He puts it in his pocket, safe at first without a play.
Now, the right fielder.
Sheesh. Singy, that was a laser shot. And a good thing we have StatCast to give us the details.
Yeah, get out of the way on that one. That ball flew out of the box at 112 miles per hour. You talk about generating a ton of power in that swing. He did it with quick hands, good lower half, and just unloaded on that ball.
Now it's going to be Sammy Sosa. That one hit to right. And in one hops the wall. Henderson around third. He'll score. It's 10-0. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
And up next for New York, Mark McGwire. And fouled off. Sosa at second with nobody out. Down the left field line, could be extra bases. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Aaron Judge at the plate. Ripped to third and caught. Throw not in time as he's able to get back to avoid the double play.
Man, he really turned on that one. Absolutely ripped it towards third, but quick cat-like reflexes down there at the hot corner to bring it down.
2 on with 1 out. Joe Torre now at the plate.
Showed a really nice opposite field approach in his last at bat.
Lined, and that's a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's 11-0. Oh, he throws it away.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Roberto Clemente stepping in now for the Yankees. On the ground to third. And it gets by him. McGuire coming home. The throw to third. Not in time. He's safe as a run scores.
Well done. Drives in the run. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
The left-hander on now, Harleen Garcia. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Next to hit, number 50. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, that's where you want to be right there. All over that first pitch fastball. Just a little too much hook on it. Straighten that thing out. You get to jog around the bases.
Drilled to left center. Way back there. And that is gone. He sends it out of here. And they boost their lead. It's 15-0.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
And next for New York, Derek Jeter. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. Ripped, but it curls foul. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive, base hit.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Don Mattingly. Rocketed out towards right center. And that's a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single. So one out with two aboard. Here's a speed threat, Ricky Henderson. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Kerstad makes the catch. Runner tagging from third. In comes the runner from third, and they extend their lead. Man at first, and stepping in for the Yankees, Sammy Sosa. Sammy Sosa, you think about that amazing year, 1998, the home run race with Mark McGuire. For Sammy, he finished with over 600 homers. Only 8 players in the history of the game hit more homers than Sammy Sosa.
Yeah, and Sammy Sosa, along with Mark McGuire, as you mentioned, brought a lot of people back to baseball. What they were doing, batting practice was the show, not just the game.
Base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
All over that one right there. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
And now Mark McGuire. That one hammered left field. Pulls it in on the warning track. But they score 7 times to blow this thing open. 5 innings complete. Yankees out in front, 16-0. Welcome back. Now it's the second baseman, Taron Vavra.
Second baseman, Taron Vavra.
Ruth back to work. To third. Slings to first. One up, one down.
Now batting, number 0.
So digging in, number 0. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
One down, base is empty. Close, but called a ball. 2 balls, no strikes.
The rest of the lineup could learn a thing or two from this at bat right here. He's been patient, and now he's in the driver's seat with a 2-0 count.
Swing and a miss. Fights it off. You'll see another. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. Makes the grab on the run. That's out number 2.
Up next for the Orioles, the third baseman.
2 outs. Base is empty. Gunnar Henderson digs in now.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Foul ball there. The pitch. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Now this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
Goes down looking. Nothing doing here this half. 7, 8, 9 due up in the home half of the inning. The Yankees lead it 16-0. Well, we go bottom 6. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate.
The left fielder, Aaron Judge.
And a pitch. This to third. Henderson over to first in time. Judge out on the play.
The catcher, number 13, Joe Torre.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Joe Torre. Torre measures 6 feet 2 inches, 210 pounds, and he's a former Gold Glover in the American League. That one ripped. Gurriel handles the chance.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter.
And now Roberto Clemente. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate.
Oh yeah, Boog, he's on the brink of one of your favorite milestones. He's completed 3 legs of the cycle.
I love me some cycle. And there's a foul ball. Garcia, 31 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. 2 down, nobody on. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. He circles the bases and they tack one on the board. It's 17-0.
The pitcher knew as soon as that ball left his fingertips, it was trouble. Right on a platter, right down the heart of the plate. I'm sorry, but big league hitters don't miss that pitch.
Brent Suter gets the call from the pen. He's making his 4th appearance of the season.
Now pitching for Baltimore, number 40, Brent Suter.
And up next for New York, number 50. He's a guy who does it all. Slapped foul. This to third. The throw is wild and it gets away. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he's going to make it up to second base as that's a 2-base error.
Well, an error like that, you look at the scoreboard and you kind of wonder if these guys are losing focus out there. And look, it can be tough to stay locked in when you're getting blown out. We've all been there. And I'm not saying that's definitely what happened on this play, but it's not a great look.
Derek Jeter getting ready to hit. And first offering is fouled off.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Now the 0-1. And a foul ball left side. Man on second, 2 down. And that's a base hit. Here's the throw to the plate. Run comes in from second, and the lead continues to grow. And he's got a double, his 4th hit.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Don Mattingly stepping in now for the Yankees. Right side, hard hit. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. 3rd out. So they get 2 runs on 2 hits. One of them left the yard. We're through 6 full. The Yankees lead it 18-0. And welcome back. Now it's the right fielder, number 1.
The right fielder, number 1.
The wind of the pitch. Little chopper rolls foul.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Number 50, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1.
So far, this guy's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make this guy work in the zone a little more.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
The batter, number 6.
1 gone, runner at first. And now the DH, Ryan Mountcastle. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Pretty amazing, his first pitch strike percentage, over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
Next offering is fouled back. Just a slow ground ball this time, and he grabs it foul. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr., who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Ground ball left side. They take the force out number 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join us for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Set for the last half of the 7th. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Ricky Henderson.
Ricky Henderson.
The pitch. And that one fouled off. Line to left, and it stays fair. Now he turns and heads for second. It's a double, and he's 3 for 4 tonight.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
So, man aboard, and next for New York, Sammy Sosa. Hard hit, left field, base hit. Ricky around third and on his way home. He'll score easily, and they extend their lead.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. Didn't get cheated on that swing and squared it up perfectly. Came off the bat at 111, and when that's the case, the odds are very much in your favor as a hitter.
Now here is Mark McGwire. That gets by him.
When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And Judge spoils that one. Sosa at third. McGwire on at first with nobody out. Pulls that one foul. There comes an 0-2 to Judge. Hammered to center. No doubt about this one. Way out of here. Gone. Aaron Judge leaves the yard. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 22-0.
When you're lacking velocity, it's so critical that you move the ball around, change speeds, even try to trick the hitter at times. But when you give up a home run right there, manager doesn't have a lot of patience because the velocity's not there to overcome and get the swing and miss.
New pitcher on now, Dylan Tate. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty.
Number 55, Dylan Tate.
Now here is Joe Torre. Center field. Kerstad makes the grab. One pitch and one out.
Now batting the designated hitter, Roberto.
So now the DH spot, Roberto Clemente. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
That one the other way, and a base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. I'll tell you, man, it's such a good feeling when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that. I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
At the plate, number 50. That's a laser base hit. Clemente makes the turn at second. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Now back, the shortstop, Derek.
Second and third, one gone. Derek Jeter stepping in now for the Yankees. Now a fly ball to right center. Number 1 on the move to the alley. Squeezes it. Runner tags for home. The throw's offline. He's saved. And the lead continues to grow.
Man, there's a sac fly to bring home another run in this inning. These guys are just piling it on. We're seeing some really quality at-bats out of this team right now.
Don Mattingly stepping in now for the Yankees. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third out. But 9 batters hit in the inning, 5 come around to score. We look ahead to inning number 8. Yankees out in front, 23-0. Back here at the ballpark, leading off, Heston Kjerstad.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
This one in the air center field. Henderson moves under it. And there's one down.
Now batting, catcher, James.
Here is James McCann. Check swing, no appeal.
1 ball, no strike.
Next pitch is outside. Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting his stuff in this one, Boog. Feeling really good about what he's working with, and that really allows a guy to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
And that one is lifted in the air. Sosa coming on. Makes a nice grab and a full sprint. And that is that. Back now from Hilldale Park. Bottom of the 8th. Here's the center fielder, Ricky Henderson.
Ricky Henderson.
The pitch. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. And now the right fielder, Sammy Sosa. Swings and sends a rocket to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Mark McGwire.
Man at first, and stepping in for the Yankees, Mark McGwire. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. Henderson around second, on his way to third. Not in time. He's safe.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in a ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
So they're at the corners now. Here comes Aaron Judge. Ripped into left center, base hit. In comes the run from third to add on. And they extend their lead. Cut off, throw to second, and he's in there. A run comes in on the play.
Yeah, everything came together for him. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball, and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow-through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
Now the catcher up to hit, Joe Torre. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. One run across, another comes in to score, and the lead continues to grow.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Coming on for the Orioles, Michael Givens.
And he comes on here for the first time this season, and I'm sure there's some nerves involved in that, so we'll see how he settles in.
Runner on at first with one gone. Roberto Clemente, the next to hit. In the air, center field. And makes the grab. 2 down.
Now batting, number 50.
And up next for New York, number 50. When you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. High fly ball down the left field line. That one carrying. Out of here. He'll touch them all. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 28-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
So up next, Derek Jeter. Line drive, base hit, right center field. Now he'll turn for second. And now it rolls all the way to the wall. Around second now, going for 3. Fabra, relay to third. He's in there.
I mean, come on, have a game. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
So 2 down. Here's the second baseman, Don Mattingly. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Looks like he's heading back out for the 9th as he'll go for the shutout when we get back. Back at Hilldale Park, we go to the 9th, and here is number 0. And he deals. That's in there, and that's strike 1.
Some guys are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Left-hand batter waits. On the corner for a strike, and it's 0-2.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. he wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at-bat like that as a hitter other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Now batting, number 1.
Man at first with one gone. Number 1, the next to hit for the Orioles. And a foul ball. Here comes a pitch. And a strike.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
And now the lefty. Now a pop-up on the infield. Jeter settles underneath it. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
The batter, number 50.
Number 50, the next to hit for the Orioles. 1 for 3. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout because of all of the offensive prowess that these hitters are showing around the league today. But he had total command of this game, and he saw it all the way through to the end. Nice win.
Well, this one ends in a blowout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 2 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.